Have you ever wondered what awaits us after death? Is there a light at the end of the tunnel or a celestial figure welcoming us? This question has intrigued humanity for centuries, sparking countless theories and debates. Among these, the phenomenon of near-death experiences, or NDEs, holds a captivating and somewhat mysterious place. Near-death experiences are reported instances where individuals on the brink of death are catapulted into an entirely different realm of consciousness. This is not a modern concept, but one that has been documented throughout history, from ancient Greek writings to modern medical journals. Now, let's delve a bit deeper. These experiences, while unique to each individual, often share common elements. There's typically a sensation of floating above one's own body, moving through a tunnel, or entering another realm. There's also frequently an overwhelming sense of peace and unconditional love. But what truly piques interest, especially within the Christian community, are the encounters with a divine figure. Many report meeting a figure of light, often identified as Jesus Christ himself. These meetings are described as profoundly comforting, filled with wisdom and insight. For instance, one individual reported that during their NDE, they met Jesus, who imparted a sense of absolute love and acceptance, forever altering their perspective on life. These accounts, while deeply personal, offer a glimpse into what might lie beyond our earthly realm. They've sparked scientific and theological debates, and inspired many to rethink their understanding of life, and more interestingly, death. These experiences, vivid and life-altering, often raise questions about the nature of life, death, and what lies beyond. As we delve further into this fascinating topic, we invite you to keep an open mind and perhaps even question your own beliefs about the afterlife. But what if I told you that many have claimed to meet Jesus during their brush with death? In the realm of near-death experiences, or NDEs, encounters with a divine figure are not uncommon. But these aren't just any run-of-the-mill encounters. They are moments of profound spiritual significance that have transformed lives forever. Among the multitude of narratives, a striking number speak of meeting Jesus Christ himself. Let's delve into some of these accounts, each one unique yet bound by a common thread. A sensation of peace, a feeling of unconditional love, and a message of hope. Take the story of a woman who, during a severe illness, found herself in a space of overwhelming tranquility. There she met a figure radiating immense love and compassion who she identified as Jesus. He spoke words of comfort and reassurance, enveloping her in a sense of peace she had never known before. Then there's the account of a man drowning at sea who felt an indescribable warmth envelop him. He saw Jesus, who reached out to him, offering solace and the promise of eternal life. There are countless such testimonies from individuals across the globe from all walks of life. They recount experiencing a profound sense of love, acceptance, and peace in the presence of Jesus. Many report being imbued with a renewed sense of purpose and a deeper understanding of life's meaning upon their return. It's important to note that these experiences, while deeply personal, share remarkable similarities. The encounter with Jesus, the sensations of peace and unconditional love, the imparted wisdom, these elements seem to transcend cultural, religious, and geographical boundaries. These encounters, as varied as the individuals themselves, often carry a profound message. They tell us of a being who embodies love and acceptance, offering hope and guidance to those at the threshold of life and death. It's a message that echoes through the corridors of time, reverberating in the hearts of those who have stood at the edge of eternity. And so, we find ourselves contemplating the mystery that is the near-death experience and the role of Jesus within this enigma. It's a thought-provoking journey, one that invites us to explore deeper into the realm of the spiritual, the divine, and the eternal. These encounters, as varied as the individuals themselves, often carry a profound message. And what if the message they carry is about the return of Jesus Christ? Imagine, if you will, a moment suspended between life and death, a point where time stands still and the boundaries of reality blur. It's in this space that some claim to have encountered Jesus Christ himself, and from these encounters a message emerges, a prophecy of his imminent return. Many who've had near-death experiences, or NDEs, recount tales of celestial meetings with the Messiah. They speak of visions filled with profound love, of messages imbued with hope and redemption. These individuals, forever marked by their experiences, bring back a narrative that echoes through the ages, the anticipated return of Jesus Christ. There are stories of Jesus appearing in radiant light, his voice a symphony of peace, whispering words of his return. These instances, while diverse in their details, converge on one common theme. Jesus Christ will return, and with his return, the promise of salvation is renewed. In these celestial conversations, Jesus often imparts a sense of urgency. The message is clear: his return is imminent. Yet, he also speaks of redemption, of a chance for mankind to make right before the final hour. This prophecy, while foreboding, carries within it a seed of hope, a call for humanity to rise to its highest potential. The message resonates with a core Christian belief: the second coming of Jesus Christ. It's a belief that has endured for 2,000 years, a promise of redemption and the dawn of a new age. It's a hope that continues to inspire millions around the world, a beacon that lights the path of faith. But what does this mean for us today? How does the promise of Jesus' return guide our actions, our choices, our lives? These aren't just theological questions. They are deeply personal, striking at the heart of our beliefs, our hopes, and our fears. These messages, while comforting to some, are also a call to action for many. The tales of Jesus' return, as told by those who've glimpsed beyond the veil, serve as a reminder of our collective purpose: to strive towards love, compassion, and understanding. It's a call to action, a call to prepare for the return of Jesus Christ, and in doing so, to create a world worthy of his second coming. But what does the Bible say about these experiences and the return of Jesus? The Bible, often seen as a source of wisdom and guidance, has much to say about the second coming of Jesus, and its teachings may provide a different perspective to what we've gleaned from near-death experiences. According to the Gospel of Matthew chapter 24, verse 36, Jesus himself said, "But about that day or hour no one knows, not even the angels in heaven, nor the Son, but only the Father." This suggests that the exact timing of Jesus' return is a divine mystery, known only to God. It's a stark contrast to some near-death experiences where individuals report being given specific timelines or signs to watch for. In the book of Acts, chapter 1, verses 10 and 11, the Bible tells us that Jesus will return in the same way he ascended to heaven. "Men of Galilee," said the angels, "why do you stand here looking into the sky? This same Jesus, who has been taken from you into heaven, will come back in the same way you have seen him go into heaven." This could be interpreted as a physical return, which is a stark difference from the more spiritual encounters described in near-death experiences. The Bible also warns of false prophets and false messiahs in the times leading up to Jesus' return. In Matthew 24, verse 24, it says, "For false messiahs and false prophets will appear and perform great signs and wonders to deceive, if possible, even the elect." This could potentially cast a shadow of doubt on the messages received during near-death experiences. However, it's important to remember that interpretations of the Bible can vary greatly. Some may see these disparities as contradictions, while others may see them as complementary, offering different perspectives on the same divine truth. The Bible, a source of inspiration and guidance for many, provides its own insights into the return of Jesus. But how do we reconcile these spiritual experiences with the world of science and medicine? It's a question that has puzzled researchers for years. Near-death experiences, or NDEs, are a widely reported phenomenon, and while the stories of bright lights and peaceful sensations are compelling, science attempts to offer more concrete explanations. Neurologically, some researchers propose that NDEs might be a result of the brain trying to protect itself in times of extreme stress. It's like the brain's own superhero, swooping in to save the day when things get tough. As oxygen levels decrease, the brain might create these vivid visions and sensations as a way to cope with the impending danger. On the other hand, some psychological theories suggest that NDEs might be a form of dissociation, a mental process where consciousness detaches from physical and emotional experiences. It's a bit like when you're so engrossed in a good book that you lose track of time and your surroundings. But how does this tie in with the spiritual nature of NDEs? Well, despite these scientific theories, the profound spiritual impact that NDEs have on individuals cannot be brushed aside. Many who have experienced NDEs often report a renewed sense of purpose, a deeper understanding of life, and even a heightened sense of spirituality. So, while science may provide some explanations, it doesn't necessarily negate the spiritual significance of these experiences. As with many things in life, it's not always about choosing one explanation over the other. Sometimes it's about understanding that different perspectives can coexist, each providing its own unique insight. Science and spirituality, often seen as opposing forces, can provide different lenses to view these extraordinary experiences. So what can we learn from these near-death experiences and the messages they bring? Well, let's take a moment to reflect on the revelations and insights we've discussed today. First and foremost, it's impossible to ignore the profound impact of these near-death experiences, or NDEs. They offer a glimpse into an existence beyond our mortal lives, a realm filled with peace, love, and a divine presence many identify as Jesus Christ. The common themes that emerge from these experiences are love and hope. Regardless of the individual's background or beliefs, they often return with a renewed sense of compassion, empathy, and a deepened understanding of the interconnectedness of all beings. This transformation speaks volumes about the inherent goodness and divine love that resides within each of us, waiting to be awakened. Then there's the anticipation of Jesus' return. Many who've had NDEs report receiving messages about this monumental event. While the exact timing remains a mystery, the consistent mention of this event in numerous NDE accounts is thought-provoking. It brings the concept of the second coming from the realm of abstract theology into something more tangible and immediate. These experiences also have a profound role in shaping our understanding of life, death, and spirituality. They provide a unique perspective on the divine, offering potential answers to age-old questions about our purpose, the afterlife, and the nature of God. They challenge our conventional beliefs and encourage us to explore deeper, to seek truth beyond the physical world. However, it's essential to remember that these experiences are deeply personal and subjective. While they offer fascinating insights, they should not be taken as absolute truth, but as pieces of a larger puzzle that we're all trying to solve. In conclusion, these near-death experiences provide us with a glimpse into the potential realms beyond our earthly existence. They remind us that there is more to life than what we see, and that love, hope, and divine presence are universal experiences that transcend our earthly lives. These experiences, while extraordinary, remind us of the universal human quest for understanding and meaning. As we ponder on these experiences and their implications, what does it mean for us? It invites us to reflect, to consider, to question. It's not about finding concrete answers, but rather about exploring the realm of possibilities. Because isn't that what life is all about? The exploration, the journey, the discovery. These near-death experiences, these glimpses into the unknown, they offer a unique perspective, a different lens through which we can view our existence. Being open-minded is paramount. There's a vast universe of knowledge out there, and it's only through acceptance and respect for diverse experiences that we can truly begin to understand it. Each person's journey is unique, each story a piece of the larger puzzle. So let's respect them, let's listen to them. Because their voices, their experiences, they matter. They open up windows into realms that we may have never envisioned otherwise. But amidst all this, let's not forget the role of faith and spirituality. It's not about aligning with a particular religion or following a set doctrine. No, it's about that inner belief, that sense of hope, that guiding light that keeps us going even in the darkest of times. It's about the comfort it provides, the solace it offers, the strength it instills. Let's remember that our faith, our spirituality, is a personal journey. It's our anchor in the stormy seas of life. And these stories, these experiences, they only serve to strengthen that faith, to make us believe in the power of love, compassion, and kindness. We're all on a journey of self-discovery, of understanding the world around us, of finding our place in this vast universe. And these experiences, they're a part of that journey. They're the signposts that guide us, the milestones that mark our path. So what do these stories mean for us? They're reminders of the inherent goodness of humanity, of the power of love and compassion, of the strength that lies within each one of us. They inspire us, they motivate us, they fill us with a sense of purpose. While the mystery of life and death continues to baffle us, the stories of those who've had a glimpse of the beyond inspire us to live our lives with greater purpose, love, and compassion.